Good morning, guys. So today is Monday, right? I just woke up, yes, and I'm about to, hop on the chat to see what's going on, right? So that you see if you'll be able to catch an opportunity today. But at the moment, I'm not in any trade. At the moment, I've not taken any trade. Yes, I'm a swing trader. I hold trades for a longer time, but right now I don't have any running trade, right? So hopefully let's stay positive, right? This week we are expecting this week to be a good week. And by the way, if you don't know who I am, my name is Khalifa, and I'm documenting my trading journey right here on YouTube with you guys, right? The ins, the ups, the downs, everything about trading. I haven't been consistent on my channel here, but I'm hoping to, bounce back from that quick, indiscipline, I will say, because I wasn't doing anything, right? I was not doing anything. So, without boring guys to death with too much talk, right? Let's just dive straight into my machine. Let me see if there will be a setup today or not, or whether the market is doing anything shady, just as always. So guys, this is my trading view, right? And as you can see, this is Euro USD on the 4-hour time frame. So this pair, I'm looking for a long trade. I'm looking to buy Euro USD, but I'm not just going to buy where price is at, right? I'm waiting for a pullback inside here to see that if I'll get a confirmation to continue the trend or not. But my long-term trend is a bearish trend. So yes, even though I'm expecting to buy here, I know that price can easily come and invalidate this zone, right? So that it will just keep going to the downside. But for now, I'm looking at price here. I'm expecting price to come in here, right? So that I'll look and try take a long trade all up to this supply zone. Yes. So as you can see right now, there's nothing happening in Euro USD. It's just consolidating like this. So that's it for Euro USD, right? So GBP USD, as you guys know, is positively correlated with Euro USD. It moves almost the same, it moves similar, right? So yeah, and right now the price is just consolidating. But I'm expecting to look for a long trade here. I'm looking to look for a long trade in here. Let's see if price will get there. So that's it for GBP USD. I don't go down to my lower time frames if I don't see the 4-hour time frame giving me what I want to see. What do I want to see here? I want to see price come inside this zone, give me a reaction, right? Maybe a change of character or something, before I'll now hop into my 1-hour time frame to find my entry model to time this trade. That's how I do. If I go into the lower time frame, I always end up confusing myself. So yeah, that's it for GBP USD. As you can see, I'm not seeing anything here. This is the 4-hour time frame. I hope you can see. I'm not seeing anything here, right? So the next one is USD JPY, and this pair I will say is consolidating, but still the structure is intact. Even though the overall structure is to the upside, I'm not taking this minor break or structure for granted, right? I know that it's still there nonetheless. So I'm just watching to see what will happen here. If price is able to break above this one, NEPA don't take their light to. Hey guys, so a quick update, right? As I'm talking to you now, this is the afternoon. The time right now is 12:43 right now, and I'm about to head on my system, right, to check on what's going on. As I updated you guys this earlier, before NEPA people took their light. So as I'm talking to you now, the light is back, and I'm about to head into my chart to see what's going on. let's see if potential opportunities are developing on the market, right? So yeah, let's get into my system. So here's my system, guys. I hope you guys can see it very well, right? So this is EUR/USD. This is daily time frame. Let me quickly go to the 4-hour time frame, right? So this is what I'm looking at. Even though the overall structure is bearish, but I'm looking for a short-term upside, just like I explained in the morning. So I'm looking for price to pull back in here, and then I'm looking to see if I'll catch a long trade up here to this supply zone and further, possibly, but I don't know. But for now, I'm looking to trade a pullback here into the supply, into this demand zone, right? So I'm looking at two things. I'm looking at this supply zone here and then this low here. That's how I trade. So if I come into the 1-hour time frame, you see what I'm talking about. Right now, this trade have not yet confirmed itself according to the way I trade. And you might say this trade is a risky trade, yes, but I'm looking at it. If I always target a fixed 1:2 risk to reward ratio, right? So if the risk to reward is not up to 2, I'm not taking the trade. Hence, that's why I'm looking to take this trade, because the risk to reward is what actually 2 risk to reward ratio. So, and to me, it's like a good trade. So it's one or two things. It's either price tap inside this supply zone, then give me a confirmation. I'll take the trade up here with my stop loss here. Then I'll target my fixed 1:2, right? Or if price fails to tap inside this supply zone and it decides to reverse from here using this bigger supply zone, then my entry is right here. I'll be tapped inside this trade, right? But the stop loss will no longer be up here, but what? Rather here. That's how I want to trade, and that's how I always trade, right? So this is the plan, this is the strategy. And apart from this opportunity, I'm not seeing any other opportunity in the market again, right? Even this one too, it's not that high probability, but it's a good trade according to my strategy. So I've placed my limit right here to see if I'll get tapped in, or if price would rather not tap me in, then what? Tap inside this supply zone. Then I will delete my limit here, right, and look for another entry up here. That's what the plan is. It's always good to follow the plan. And if price ends up breaking up here, then the whole trade idea is invalidated. I'll wait for what? Upper supply zones like these ones. Yeah. So here is my the limit. You can see I set the limit here. EUR/USD sell stop. You can see everything. So guys, it's a new day of the week, right? Today is Tuesday, and the time right now is 11:28 in the morning. I've been on the chart since morning. I've not seen anything. And that EUR/USD trade that I showed you guys that I was about to take yesterday, right? It got invalidated, so I was not able to take that trade. So the whole of yesterday, I did not take any trade. I'm watching today. I've been on the chart since morning. Now London session is over. Let's see if we will get a trade in the New York session. Catch you guys in the later video. Good morning, guys. Today is another day of the week, right? Today is Wednesday, and the time right now is 11:10 a.m. So I'm recording this video at 11:10 a.m. right? I've been on the chart since morning, right? I'm not seeing any opportunity, and the whole of this week we've not taken any trade yet, right? So, and I'm just patiently waiting. Once an opportunity presents itself, I'm going to take it. So right now, I'm not seeing anything positive on the chart right now, but I'm seeing some GBP/USD potentially setting up itself, right? So let me show you guys on the chart. Other than that, I'm not seeing anything else. So this is my chart, guys. Okay, let me quickly go to so this is the only setup that I'm looking at. Other than that, I'm not seeing anything else, right? So because of this impulsive run to the upside, you know, price moving, impulse correction. So once I've seen this impulsive move to the upside, it broke structure, meaning it took liquidity. It broke structure here, so it took liquidity here, and then it formed a fractal break here, right? So I'm just waiting for my entry model, just like the way I showed you guys the other day. If price comes back, I'm going to take this trade at this low here, then I'll target a fixed 1:2 risk to reward ratio. And once price comes into this area, I'll now look to time my long trade. That's the plan. So if this one ends up invalidating, and how will this trade invalidate itself? Meaning if it does not come back and it went on and break these highs, then that means the trade idea is what invalidated. So I'll keep you guys updated, right? If I'm able to enter this trade, I'll let you know, and if the trade got invalidated too, I'll let you guys know, right? So that's it. Catch you guys in the next video, right? Hello guys, so it's another day of the week, and the time right now is 9:30 a.m. right? So it's like opportunities are developing. I'm going to take my bath now, so when I'm done bathing, then I'll now update you guys, right? So catch you guys then. So guys, I just finished bathing, so let's quickly get to my chart. Let me show you guys the opportunity I'm watching today, right? So let's just get it. So here's my chart, guys. I hope you all can see it very well, right? This one, GBP JPY. You guys can remember yesterday I was still watching a sell trade here, but unfortunately the price ended up sweeping the high one last time, right? And then another break to the downside. So I'm watching. If price is able to get to this low, I'll take my trade from there with my stop loss here and a fixed 1:2 risk to reward ratio. And yes, I know that the JPY is currently very bearish at the moment, but it doesn't matter. This is a this is a value setup according to the way I trade. So I don't intend on skipping setups. Sorry, I don't intend on skipping setups, right? So I'm going to take every setup that presents itself. Yeah, that's it. So I'm just looking for like a pullback into this area of value. That's it. So I'm looking to capitalize on the pullback. Let's see if price will give me an opportunity here today. Remember guys, we've been here the whole week, right? We've not seen any trade. So coming back to this one, Euro USD, I was looking to sell it, but it failed, right? So another fractal break, so I'm expecting a pullback into this area, then I'll find my entry to, you know, target the downside. I know that it's also bullish at the moment, but it doesn't matter. This is the impulsive run, so I'm expecting a correction. That's how the market moves, right? So you know, Euro USD is moving, is positively correlated to what GBP USD, so this is GBP USD, right? So I'm looking at the same thing, looking for price to pull back in here, then I'll find my entry to the downside. That's just it, right? And then the last one, USD card. Sorry, this one I'm not seeing an opportunity here, so I'll just quickly remove it. Yeah, sorry. That's it. That's all the best I'm looking at. GBP USD, and then GBP JPY. That's all. Yes. So that's it. If I'm able to take any of those trades, I'll update you guys, right? But right now it's just a waiting game. I'm not going to panic enter any trade. Just waiting patiently for the setup to come to me. So until then, catch you guys in the next one. So guys, here is my system, right? And this is the first trade that I was showing you guys the other day, and I ended up being impatient. I broke my rules and I paid for it dearly, right? Because I took this trade, but price had not yet pulled back inside this zone that I was watching, if I had waited for price to pull back in here, I would have been able to avoid this loss, but I didn't. I was impatient. I FOMO inside this trade, and price ended up stopping me out. Even my stop loss, it wasn't well placed, right? So yeah, I'll just learn from this one. The next one I'll do better, right? That's it. So the next one, GBP USD, the same thing. Price had not yet put back inside this zone. If I had waited, I will not get any confirmation here. Then I'll just leave it to do what it's going to do. But I didn't. I jumped inside this here and I paid for it, right? Even this one, the stop loss is even better because the placement was better. But Euro USD, the way I placed my stop loss, it was just, I don't even know, some amateur stuff, right? So yeah. And the last one was GBP JPY. GBP JPY. And as I told you guys, right, I took the trade here. My stop loss was above here, and this trade is still running good. It's the only positive of last week because it followed my plan. It was everything that I wanted to see. But the other ones, I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'll just learn from them, right? So let's see if this one will be able to hit my full take profit. If it does, then I'll be able to cover up the losses that I took. But if it does not, and it turns up to hit me out for my full stop loss, then it will be 3 losses in the week, right? So I'll be down 3% for the week, right? So let's see. That's it for this week's video, right? So I'll put the screenshots of the accounts I trade, right? I trade 2 accounts, so I'm going to put the screenshot there so that you see the PNL for the week. And yeah, this week was okay. I'm down 2% for the week, but let's see how next week will be. I hope next week will be a better week than this week, right? So cheers, guys.